You know, the whole count. I was never good at math. Back to live action.
Oh, I thought you meant that sound. Yeah.
Well, you know, that whole 6.5 it just keeps coming back up with the whole. We're going to get there in a second. Back to Paperrock Live, exclusively on S.STREET Media, sponsored by Urban Variety. Shout out to Swift on the West Coast. 3 hours delayed. I'm sure he's watching this and hysterically laughing. Hynaken, I appreciate you to my left. And Miss Mimi with the cake. What's
up, Jenna?
Well, I don't know. The cake, I got the cookie. She got the cake. You know what I'm saying? She got
With the
cake. You know, I'm sitting on like a Chips Ahoy situation. She's sitting on like a Hostess ding dong. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand what it is.
I mean, if you start eating some macaroni, you could catch up.
I don't do the cheese, though. That's the problem.
You better fight for your hood then.
I mean...
Listen, you look good just the way you are.
Well, thank you. It's a push-up bra. It's a push-up bra. It's a push-up bra. You know, and let me tell you, you know, and Jesus is messed up sometimes because here she gets double the ass and I got double the forehead. I don't get this shit.
You know what matters? As long as the pussy's knocking, it'll make up for a lot of other stuff.
What do you say to that? Because your song is so fucking inappropriate. We couldn't even play it on the show.
I mean,
come on.
I'm not a man, but I would agree. You know, like I feel like, you know.
Well, she was basically
different, and
listen. In my opinion, you know, it's really hard to run into whack pussy all the time.
All the time? How many bitches you fucking with whack pussy?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it would be hard. So on average, I say 90% of women got, for the most part, decent box.
90% have decent box. This sounds like a ringing endorsement.
I mean, some are different than others, clearly. But, you know. Anyway,
so we were talking behind the scenes about numbers, and whereas my math skills are sucky with respect to, you know, algorithms and, you know, 2x plus y equals what the fuck, but we were talking about girth and size, and this 6.5 number just keeps coming up. And
6.5.
I'm all up, you know, it's girth. You can't have a skinny penis and it just be long. That is disastrous to me. It's like in your heart.
All right, so you prefer girth over length.
You got to have both. Like you can't be, I don't need 8 inches of pencil penis. Yeah, I need, both. Give me like it's 6
be like
inches.
A nice little thick.
There you go. Give me a little, you know, because you know, he's sticking. You weren't here for the earlier set, but you'll relive this when you watch the recap. He's sticking Hynaken bottles and girls' pussies, and this is how he got the name Hynaken. I mean, the whole thing is,
really?
Yeah, I was shoving deuces.
Oh wow!
You know,
did she like that? I don't know if I would
the
like
shit
that.
went in there effortlessly. It's amazing.
Wow, that's crazy. The fuck type of bitches you be fucking with? Damn.
That was years ago. I was in high school at the time. Man. She was awesome.
The recap was that he worked for Greyhounds, and he looked like he was older than he was, and he was going into strip clubs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sticking.
That wasn't a New York thing at the time, so you know.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
You don't know nothing about the strip club?
You're just a little
Hynaken bottles and pussies.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's standard shit, yo.
Standard, really?
Yeah, I've seen that shit for years.
In strip clubs. Don't look at me. It's in strip clubs. You know, even with these little mini, like, you know, even that's
bullshit.
You know, listen.
That's too much for you?
I mean, we're okay there. A little smaller. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing
really?
With this? I mean, that's a little smaller. What the fuck is, what do you want from me? What do you think this is going?
In your pussy.
Well, let's be clear. This is little.
Hold on, Mimi, is that good enough for you?
Huh?
The bottom part.
I mean, I wouldn't want a Hynaken bottle in my pussy.
Not the bottle, not right,
mean,
girth.
Yeah, that's a nice.
That's a little.
I think she wants
smaller.
More.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Go be honest. You want more?
I mean, it could be a little thicker, but
See, I know what I'm talking about yet.
What are you? All right, listen. I'm happy as long as the motherfucker had a job.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
If he had a job and whack dick, you would be cool with that?
No.
So you'd rather him be homeless with great
dick?
But
no, I feel my situation out at the bar.
What you mean? Like,
what you mean? Feel your situation?
I'm not playing games here. I will send you a drink, and then conveniently walk over.
So you like grabbing dicks? I respect that.
When Donald was caught, this is the truth. When they were mad at Donald for saying I grabbed them by the pussy, I go, I'm a little work, you know, at the bar, like I'm the, you know what I'm saying, like really? I'm just, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that bold.
I'm not doing that. I sent like you a drink. You know what it is. If I'm disappointed, I'm going to
you
the
never
bathroom.
Just went like this.
Listen, I appreciate it, Jenna. Damn.
Her song was so inappropriate. She
I
had
had so many porn stars do that shit to me.
I'm confused.
What you mean? I mean, I don't do that.
You never tapped the dude?
What? At the bar, no.
Like just like, oh,
I'm not playing with you. No, I'm not, because if you know the person, you can kind of figure it out. Yeah. I love sweatpants season, which is soon coming, ladies. Those gray sweatpants, don't wear no black shit neither.
Period.
I'm like this. Word? What? You come out with some Ralph Lauren fitted, some clean Adidas or some shit like this. I'm like, I said, look at this motherfucker here. Where are we going? At the laundromat too, you'd be like this. I bet you got some dirty laundry. I'm so excited.
It's workout clothes.
I don't give a shit. I'm not going to the gym. I'm not going to the gym.
Listen, I gotta do these. The older you get, you gotta do more push-ups.
I miss the gym.
Do you miss the gym?
Yeah, I really do.
Let's get back to you for 30 seconds because we were going to talk about nasty shit.
I know, right?
Keep going.
Feel bad.
Keep going.
Well, let's get to the gym for a second. Speaking to the gym, with pre and post COVID, what are you doing to mitigate the fact that the gyms are closed and people are SOL?
I haven't been doing a damn thing.
Oh, that's
at
great.
all.
That's
like, been eating whatever I want. Yeah, just been out here living life, getting thicker. Yep.
I was gonna say, how much do you think you put on? Because he's lost weight. I put on 20 pounds.
I probably put on about 5 pounds. I would say.
Oh, 5.
Oh, that's
like 5'10", like 5 pounds, something like that.
She caught that in her elbows. I don't have energy for this.
fuck it.
I thought you were gonna say something like 10, 15 pounds.
Nah, but it's bigger than me. It's a difference for me. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, she is busting out her top, but that's the whole point of the spandex, is it not? I mean, you know what I'm saying? And she has it
I
tapered.
appreciate the visuals.
Hello.
Yeah.
Listen, everyone can't wear this outfit. If I wore this shit, I'd look like a Q-tip.
It depends. I think if the right lighting, you bend over right, somebody will ram me.
And the right lighting. He says, in other words, don't wear that outfit. I
Listen,
get it. I heard you.
No. Listen, if you got the crack in your pussy, just listen.
I don't know. I just wear like tight clothes. I don't know, all the time.
So your videos look amazing. And let me just speak to this very quickly. I know we touched on it earlier. You pay for situations, and a lot could be bartering. Either way, you're paying for it or you're playing for it, and that's just the bottom line. So with working with features, right? Who else do you see yourself outside of Spliff and Jada? Who else is on your radar that you want to work during COVID, post COVID? Like, what do you want to do?
I mean, I would love to work with some females. I think that shit would be dope. I don't know, like shit would be dope. Like Mulatto, she's dope to me.
Yeah, she just made the double XL.
Yeah.
What do you think about the WAP compilation?
I thought that shit was fire.
I love it.
Let me say something, not about the song itself. That I have no problems with a wet pussy. Now all of a sudden, all these women got wet pussy, right?
That's not true.
No, it's not. It's just women are talking about it. Like, and why is that uncomfortable for y'all?
It's not. I don't have an issue. What I have an issue is a woman always saying, if my pussy's not wet, it's because the guy didn't make me wet. But now they all have this wet pussy shit. So, well, what is it? Is it wet already? Do I got to make it wet? Because you can't have it both.
Are you going to answer that?
I mean, a nigga got to make my pussy wet. You know what I'm
so
saying?
Then you don't
like,
got a wet pussy then?
What you mean? I mean, my pussy stay wet, but I'm saying
thank you. That's
what you mean? Like, but I'm saying it's a difference between like, it's a difference between like wet and wet. You know what I mean?
Like, give me an interval.
It's a difference
for you then. Like, what's the difference?
What you mean?
Give us an experience.
It's a difference between wet and like.
And each woman's different.
My
so what's
shit,
your wetness versus another wetness?
I'm just going to wait for this because this is going to be good.
It's a difference between wet and like dripping and like.
You
know what I mean?
can't
It's
even
a difference.
take it. Let me get this.
I caught it.
I know that was good hand skills. That was good hand skills. Go ahead. Your wet is what now, Miss Raymond?
Shit, it's a difference between
Come on.
Like, wet and
you talk
like,
nasty in your song. Like,
you?
Come on.
I'm high as shit right now.
So talk
Y'all
about some
even put on the
toxic.
spot.
I want to hear this toxic pussy that you got, yo.
Toxic. My
Not in a bad
toxic.
way.
What is you talking about? My
Like
pussy.
Toxic in a good way.
In a
pussy
good
is
way, like-
sunshine.
Yes.
Like my pussy is everything. You know, like my pussy.
Smells like potpourri.
My pussy make niggas go crazy. Fuck is you talking about?
When's
like,
the last time you caught a cream pie? I fucks with you. You don't even got to add. I fucks with you. I see why you got the cake, yo.
You know what? This whole situation just.
Come on. When the last time you caught a cream pie?
Oh, listen. First of all, let me be honest with you. I don't care who I'm dealing with or not. I get my situation off every fucking. For real. That's it. And this is why.
I don't think you understood my question. Gio understood my question.
What I'm saying to you is, it's always
I'm
nice.
not saying when's the last time you bust a nut.
This week.
Okay, but do you understand? They laugh because they understood the question. She understood it.
I understood the question, but I just don't feel like it should be.
It should be
if
what?
women are waiting on a man to arrive and handle you, and this is why you're being handled. Handle your own situation.
I agree.
And then you can maintain.
I think you really misinterpreted what I asked.
I agree.
Ask it
Handle
again.
your own situation.
When's the
but
last time you got cream pied?
This week.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You know what?
Well, there you go. I mean,
We'll
I
have an
thought
extended conversation
we
out-
can. It will be
outside.
behind the scenes like a
Clearly.
motherfucker. Because bottom line is, if you're doing things the right way, you do have to. I also am older. It's not like this is 40s Jenna versus 20s Jenna. I was an animal in my 20s. Holy fuck!
I could tell.
It was a blur. I don't even. Right. But as you get older. Who are you going to go on vacation with, right? Who are you hanging out with, cooking with?
Comfortability.
So that's it. I'm over this shit. I can be lonely. What is it? I can be something by my lonely. Whatever the fuck.
I don't know these R&B songs.
Somebody's at home streaming the stream. You're right. You got it. Something by my lonely. I don't. Whatever. Anyway, I'd rather be by myself and be miserable or happy. I don't want to be tortured by somebody else the whole time. And that's what I don't understand. There's people who are in relationships who they want to. Anybody see Betty Broderick?
No.
Oh man, it's a white show. It's okay. I don't expect you guys to
I'll
see
check it out.
It's over, but it's great.
I'll
The woman was basically, there for him, law school, medical school, took care of like the 18 kids. The guy, gets his situation, blows up, cheats on it with the 20-year-old secretary. And the guy comes back, with new whole situation. The girl's pregnant, and the previous wife comes
Standard
back
shit.
and kills everybody. It's the
I
normal
didn't know
show.
about the killing the wife shit, but
Standard. That's white people shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
guys. Sorry. Black and white, I say what I want. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, favorite position?
My favorite position.
Yes.
Doggy style.
Really?
Yeah, I got a lot of the. I got a
how
lot of
does-
ass.
The
You know what I'm saying?
cake,
I can
that's
throw
right,
this
that's
shit.
right,
You
that's
feel
right.
me? So it's like, yeah.
I can't
thumb in
do
your
that.
ass or you?
A thumb in your ass? She said throwing that ass. She didn't
No,
say
thumb in
in
your
your ass.
ass while she.
I do. I mean,
I do this.
I do like that. I like that. So like,
You got that crack pussy, yo. Ask this question. Listen, I survived
I like
a lot
that.
of shit, Jenna, so I had to learn that this is a lot of crash course that's coming out of me. I'm like, what, you want me to do what?
period.
Yo, the amount, man, listen.
How do you feel about that, Jenna?
I don't like that shit.
You
And
don't
I'll
like
tell you,
it?
I don't like it.
Why?
I don't
Has
like
it been
it.
done properly to you?
I was about to say.
One time it was an accident, and it was
Yeah, no,
really
see,
not. I wasn't
How did your
prepared.
stomach feel?
No, we didn't get past. We didn't get past the first.
It can't be a surprise.
Right.
Yo, I like that.
Your asshole's on fire for 3 hours. Don't touch me. Don't touch. Like.
Yo, you sound like one of them white porn chicks that
Oh
with
no!
the wrong
But that's
goal
why they have.
compilation.
That's why they have the non-disclosure agreement. They have the NDA. The non. Don't stick it in my ass, Bill. Like I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So it just. This. We could do things, but just it's an exit only type situation. You could. I don't know. It's a whole.
Understood.
And a few shows ago we had this conversation about men and. Playing around. I don't really want
Do
to
you
know.
like fingers in your pussy?
Yeah, that's the whole
I fucks
point.
with you.
Right, that's the whole. What,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, or what are you
It's
doing?
it's a thing with certain women.
Look
It's
at
like-
you. Your hands. You play basketball?
I feel like
can tell.
not every man knows
Knows
how
how
to
to-
play with pussy.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So
It's an art
I'm
form.
not doing this either. Yeah, and if I know, listen. Also, sometimes I just want to, fuck you and go to sleep. I don't have time for all this foreplay shit. I don't have energy for this. And I'm looking at you going,
Really?
hey, yeah, no, I don't.
No, I
I'm
want
tired.
foreplay,
I'm like
nah.
this.
You
I'm
like role-
older.
Hold on, you like role playing?
no,
Role playing is different. That's different.
Hold on,
Foreplay.
we got two different.
Foreplay.
Role playing is different.
No.
Yeah, we said look.
Foreplay
she
and
said-
role playing. You into role playing?
No, we said
Yeah.
foreplay.
No.
Foreplay is
you're
different.
not on the
Wait.
same. I'm on the
What?
same
I will
page.
do both. I'm just saying, if I come home and I'm
never
tired, I'm
role
not
played.
doing anything.
I don't
You
know
never
if I
had
would
some
do that.
ill role
I've never role
playing. Yo,
played.
listen,
What?
listen.
You gotta
man.
dress
What
up,
you mean?
bro.
Like what you be pretending to be?
I'm
creating
nurse.
scenarios.
Right. I'm the
Yo,
secretary.
that nursing
What?
shit is regular shit.
I'm not there
That's
yet.
not, no.
Don't
What
do
do you
it.
want to be? We already had the whole stop. He wants to be like a home invasion.
Yo,
Like, I get it.
I know 10 girls that asked me for that shit. Really? What? This one girl booked a hotel right by the World Trade Center, and she's just like, yo, leave the key card here, and this is the safe word, and Los Angeles, and make sure you cut off the power and everything. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I'll do all that shit. That pussy was cracked too, yo. What's your type? Oh, I'll ask you off camera.
We'll talk about it later on. But that's the thing. As a female,
Yeah.
and as a leader, a captain, a manager, I'm aggressive, and if I'm interested, I am going to fucking tag you. Now,
Really?
yeah,
I'm submissive.
but I have to know I'm going to win. I think that's the big thing. Like, I have to know that I have the upside here. So my favorite story is I used to pass this construction worker. I was very broke in my 20s. I was, doing way
Standard
too much.
shit.
I don't care. I was ordering a number 2 at McDonald's. It was $3.25 for number 2. That's what the price was with no cheese. And I had enough after payday. And this guy was just gorgeous, and I took a shot. So I went to McDonald's. I ordered a number 1, which is a Big Mac meal, and my meal I had them separated. And then I bought a little meal, and I had a little stupid soda. And on the napkin, I go, call me with my phone number. I got a call that afternoon. Anyway, the whole construction site thought that shit was crazy. I never had to deal with the construction worker whistling at me because I was such an animal. I was like, what do you want to do? And in my 20s, everything was just an appetizer. Holy shit. You know what I'm saying? So I've done my, I've had fun in my 20s.
What's the craziest place you ever got rammed at?
Okay, so I was at this party, not All-Star Weekend. That was
Oh, I was about to say, I know.
That was something else. But the number one situation for me, I was just seeing this, but it's like 3 or 4 weeks in, and sex was amazing. I was maybe 23, so you're just kind of coming into your whole wow, right? So I never did it outside. So we're at this person's like family party. It's like a New Year's Eve party. We're having sex like on the stairwell upstairs in the building. What? It was great. It was amazing. And then Happy New Year, and that was it. I was done, and I saw him for like another 2 weeks, and I was completely over it. The penis wasn't whack, but it wasn't amazing. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing something in that, element.
Right. It was just the experience.
What are you waiting for? Whenever you feel like getting back to, we're exposed. We've got about 3.5 minutes before somebody walks up the elevator. I mean, that's the whole
excitement.
What do you wait?
So what's a no for you?
No.
In terms of what?
In
anything? What you mean?
In terms
like
of
sexually?
Yeah, interactions. What do you like now?
Well, I'm never eating nobody's ass.
Thank you. I appreciate
Was
that.
never doing that. Like,
because I know like mad girls that love doing that shit. They be I'm like, no, bitch, I'm good. But,
never.
All right, that's one. Cool.
Yeah.
But that's why I said it's exit only. And it's one thing if you're kind of like touching it by accident or saying, I'm not doing that. Like, what the fuck? There's so many other things to kiss and touch.
I agree.
No?
For real.
Anything else? Can a guy, if done right, spit in your mouth?
No, I don't want that.
I don't know
Ew.
about that.
It has
Ew,
to-
why is that a thing? Who made that a thing?
Listen.
R. Kelly.
Listen, it's not our.
Never.
There's a large contingency of women that love this shit.
I don't like that. I find that to be very disgusting. I don't like a sloppy kisser.
Okay.
That is completely, keep your...
I don't like that either.
Right? Forget COVID. That is completely ridiculous to me, right? Like,
But you're drinking Hennessy and you don't like.
I mean, I did this because I thought you drank Hennessy. I
Nah.
thought you had a brown cup.
Nah.
I would have done... Listen,
Henny hasn't been good since 2007. Real shit.
Do you know something I don't know?
All the
Henny's
bartenders.
still good. I fuck with
Nah,
Henny.
you're young. That's why.
Okay.
We're way older. That's since if you had it from.
They used to cut
What?
it.
Y'all had a bad experience.
Nah, before when it was what? It's
Oh, the Henny
That's
I drank
watered
was
down.
good.
Like, like that's the
Damn,
worst.
that's fucked
Like
up.
you got to drink the higher levels of that.
Well, this is the bottom of
what
the
we got
barrel,
tonight.
right? This
All
is
right.
what it is, and I don't give a shit.
I
It's
appreciate
Hennessy.
you, Jenna.
I don't listen. How about I don't? You do you people? I used to get picked on all the time for various reasons, and this
Okay.
is why I don't give a shit. Like, you want to diss my Hennessy?
Listen, I told you it's gonna make your pussy dry, yo. You're not listening.
What?
I don't have these
Yeah.
problems.
That's a lie.
And
Really?
this is the
That's a
problem.
lie.
'Cause
Hennessy.
That's
when,
a lie.
When you get over 30, you'll see.
Okay.
Don't do that to yourself. You got a ways to go.
Right now, I'm saying that's a lie.
Because you're under 30.
Well,
Yeah,
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. How hard is it to be a female in the industry opposed to your male counterparts?
hard as fuck.
I
feel like it's hard.
What do you face that's annoying to you?
I feel like most of the time males don't take me seriously, like at all.
In what like how do?
Well, as like an artist, period. You know what I mean? Or they'll pretend like they'll take me seriously. You know what I'm saying,
and then
or like
what
trying
happens?
to get at me. I mean, and then I curve them, and then it's like, oh, they ain't trying to work with me.
Yeah, that sounds about standard.
It's unfortunate. There's always a double standard when we say standard, because when we do it, we're at, oh, she's a fucking
Right. All the most successful women in the music industry are the ones that chase the most dick. I'm talking about the big executives, those cougar chicks, all of them. The passive ones are always the ones that's chilling and, they might be able to push a couple of buttons. But the ones I've seen push buttons, there's a girl. She's super famous.
Okay.
I don't want to say who she is.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
And she fucked a dirty rapper all because he had access to good weed.
Oh. I'm curious about the weed. I don't even care about the chick. We're going to talk about that later. We're going to talk about that behind the scenes.
You're the only person I could tell. You know this chick. And you know this rapper. He passed away.
Oh, speaking of artists that have passed, right? You know what? A lot of people don't get their flowers until they're gone, which is unfortunate.
It's so sad.
Speaking to you, I've watched you evolve now for 4 or 5 years. It's really impressive. I've always been impressed by somebody with confidence, class, and I don't care about your song. I mean, if you listen to the song,
in the most classic.
I love it.
Way, though,
I'm not, man. I love it. But like, when I'm doing the interview, the person's like this. I don't know. Like, and it's not church music, but it's like I love the presentation because it matches the message. I'm looking forward to where you're going next. You mentioned you have a whole project coming out. Is there anybody else of note that we have to worry about, or can we just talk about you?
No, we could just talk about me.
Good. With that said, how many tracks are on this project?
7.
Good.
That's a good number.
That's a great number.
Yeah, I love the fact that the days are gone of 35 tracks. These fucking cocksuckers with these I'm like, I won't even listen to 40 Jay-Z songs. The fuck I'm gonna listen to 30 of your songs? You know how much porn I gotta watch and I got work to do and homework and I gotta get the fuck out of here.
What does that have to do with porn? But okay.
No, it's true because it's an opportunity course. It's an opportunity course. I can be listening to you.
I was taught, when you're doing something, it's too many distractions. It's text message, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, phone, business, YouTube, website. So if I'm gonna sit here and engage in your shit, you're eating up in my routine. So why are you worth disrupting my routine?
It's true. What do you do to capture an audience? Let's just say it's radio and they can't see your figure. Right. So what are you doing? Let's just say it's radio, because back in the day there wasn't a visual with the audio. If you were Wendy Williams, you literally were Wendy Williams. There was no, behind the scenes. So, speaking to the mic, what would you do to increase your allure?
I'm gonna just continue to be a lit ass bitch, you know what I'm saying? And just be out here and just be on some shit, you know what I mean? And just be myself, you know what I mean? And if you fuck with me, that's great. If you don't, that's great too. As long as you just, you know what I'm saying, you care, you know what I mean? That's it.
Where you from?
So yeah. I'm from South Jersey, Sicklerville.
Okay.
She basically took, and this is the other thing, kids. Hi. Don't cut me later. So she's in the car. She just told me it's a 2-hour trek to come here. That's a 4-hour drive round trip, right? You have people, and I'm not making no jabs at nobody, but there's people who are in the same borough and the same tri-state area who can't make it or who require certain accommodations. Whereas I have people, one of which, took the train here from, people.
But you know why they can't make it? Because they're fucking broke. We clearly know she gets money.
No,
That's why
no,
she-
I know.
That's the difference. What did I say? People that
I mean,
are
not even that, but like I genuinely fuck with you, Jenna. Like you
I
my
love
bitch.
you.
So,
No,
like,
no.
I was
This is-
coming. Like
She goes, can I? When you said that, I go, she doesn't realize who she is. She's too, and you're too humble. I like it. You're very humble, very not modest because you're a mess as far as that last song. That whole last song was a whoop whoop. Like, listen, that is on somebody's hit list.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what it comes down to, because when you look around, there's so many DJs now who are homebound. There are no clubs, so you can kind of play whatever you want, the dirty version, because there's no clean version. How do you do a clean version to that song?
It's possible.
No, it's not.
I mean,
Because once if they want to
I wouldn't want to do a clean version though. But
if they want to push the button on that, and I'm talking about different buttons, you won't get a clean version of that. motherfucker.
Listen, she pushed all the buttons. There's no clean
There's
version to
more
that
buttons.
shit. Let me just tell you.
She want to get she want to push the little baby button or the baby button. How they made them two niggas hot? They'll clean that record.
Okay, listen, let me ask you, what version, not versions of this particular song, what songs do you have that are radio ready, if that makes sense? What can we put out
my
there?
next single that's coming out, Bussin', is radio ready.
What is it? Bussin'.
Bussin'.
Well, I have that as well. So what's
Yeah.
what's that about? Because this is.
I mean, I was just talking shit. You know what I mean? That was just a talking shit record.
I want to hear your thing.
I was just talking shit the whole record. Period.
Do you miss that? And I know you're. I've got you by about 15 years. Who cares? I don't give a shit. What? It's hard to ask her. The inspiration, because it's 10, 15 years removed, not 20 years removed, as far as the visual, the messaging, the when you look at a video, it's not just hanging out. There's a whole song. There's a message. I like that, and that's what's missing for so long for me. I'm so tired of the people rapping in front of nothing and just cash and cars, and it's just, I'm quite over it. So I do appreciate the
effort,
the transition.
Story.
Pick up your sister, because she's been putting a lot of.
I know, right? Yeah. Shout out to Cure.
She's an animal, and when I say that, she
Yeah, she
is.
is.
That definitely. Where's the contract? Where's this? And you.
Interesting.
No,
Cure do
no.
not play no games.
But you need her in your corner. And it's hard sometimes, because it's family. Is the person up to snuff? In your case, you're very lucky, because you do want somebody who's family, whether it's blood or otherwise, because they're going to be fighting for your money.
Yeah.
Contracts. The whole spiel. That's it. You need somebody in your corner. I'm sad that Spliff is not here, because that
I
video you
know.
did was amazing.
It's okay, because I'll see him the next time I come back.
No, you're coming back.
Yeah, period.
Must be me's coming
So-
back. Anything
As
else
she
you want to
should.
say? Because I don't want to get, there's people looking at me. I'm always behind schedule, even though I feel like I'm ahead of schedule. I don't know. I don't want to cut you. So what can we talk about that I have not covered?
I feel like that's about it. I don't know.
What's your favorite porn site?
Open up your phone.
I mean, these days, XNXX.
Yes! That's the site!
Yeah.
Because you never get trolled. There's never any, FBI inquiries.
You got viruses on your phone.
No, I did. This is years ago. You get the thing, they want it, the 250, so they don't tell your job about your sexual. Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You got to pay $250?
No, it was bullshit. Like, so
Yeah.
it's a scam.
Like a
So
little
this is like probably 10 years ago.
That's some
And I
African
wake
shit
up
right
and I'm
there.
like, gonna
That's
go to my
gangsta.
little porn thing if I go to work, and I'm like, "Boo," and then I have like the blue screen of death, and
Oh,
it says,
yeah.
if you don't pay this, and they have a number, and I was like, I'm not paying $250, and then it was a scam. It came out later on, it was a scam, but they do that.
My last question on this. What's your favorite categories, though?
I mean, I feel like when I watch porn, I like looking at bitches that look like me. So I'm like looking at like thick ebony joints. Like I mean, like you feel me?
I like. What about you, Jenna? Why you playing?
Well,
with
I'm a little bit of a fetish person, so
Okay,
I'm
what's your fetish
more
is?
into like either secretary, because I'm a secretary, or like doctor exam. Like I'm more into that type of situation. But there has to be a safe word.
So you be watching the whole thing, or you just skip
No,
right to the-
I'm not, and I skipped to my part.
I
don't
know.
feel like,
I know you only gave us 5% of your fetish.
That's true. There's
I
only
know
there's
you-
not a whole.
I was about to say.
No, she has a whole roll.
I already know.
Every girl that's ever told me, they be like, "All right, now I'm comfortable, so this is what I really be checking
Yeah.
out."
Right?
Well,
yeah. We just.
You know it's bad, and you know this, and you know this. When you come up on your sites, right, and you go, even if you go like into search, it already comes up. Hi, you nasty bitch, you're back. It's like this. We already got you.
I have already
This is
videos
all
just
the
all
new
lined up.
material.
This is what you would like
And
to
I'm
see
like,
today.
it's on. You know, it's like tuning into Netflix or whatever the hell you watch.
Algorithm.
You know,
This is what's recommended
it's
for you.
true.
Yeah.
It's like Tuesday night at 9. You're like, yes, new
There you
bitches. And now I will say this.
That's true.
All right. As far as so I had a friend of mine who shall remain nameless, and you know, you have to have certain friends who are way nastier than you are because you
Yep.
think you're nasty, and you're like, I am a fucking pussy compared to this person.
I know, right? Don't
I've
feel like
seen
a
one of my
challenge?
friends inhaled a whole, not the baby Hynaken, but she inhaled a whole Corona bottle this way, and we're all at the bar watching it. I'm going, well, all right. Everybody has their own. You're just sitting there watching it, going, how did this happen? I'd rather be the medium person, the in-between bitch who's done some stuff, but we haven't. How did you think of that type situation?
I mean, it depends in certain categories, because I'm not even going to hold you, because I was just having this conversation with one of my best friends the other day. I thought, like, my head game was on a beam. You know what I mean? Like, I really thought, like, my shit was fire, but nah, the stories that she was telling me, I was like, I don't get those same reactions. And then I felt challenged. You know what I'm saying? So,
Do you perfect your craft? This is what I do. So as a basketball player, you learn by watching. I will watch porn that is just geared towards head, so you can understand what you're doing wrong. It's kind of challenging because these women are professionals, right?
They all the same, honestly.
Professionals.
They're not really.
They're not. They're just suckers.
I feel
They're
like
just
if you
sucking-
like sucking dick, like, you do it good, right?
Yo, Gio and I have
like-
been around too many porn stars. This shit ain't really that much different.
It's regular shit.
It's a job, and whether it's
It's regular
professional
shit.
or it's personal, it's still a task. If you're sucking someone's coochie, right, you have to know what you're doing, or else why are you there? It's the Bermuda Triangle, and you completely lost in the situation. If I'm down there rocking with you, it's because I want to be there. I am the nastiest person, and I don't mean in a sexual way, in a regular hood way, because you were here for a reason. Thank you for coming. Right? I have a warm washcloth for you, and your Uber's downstairs waiting.
I
There's
appreciate
not a
that.
lick of bedroom. There's nothing. I don't even know your birthday. Thank you for
Me-
playing. And that's it. Good night.
I don't
have
ever
to-
sleep over.
Yo, Jenny,
I'm
you
always-
such a nigga. I love
No,
it.
no, no, no,
but,
no.
but he wasn't asked to sleep over. This
You know
is
why I
what's
don't
crazy.
sleep over?
Why?
I don't care how many women say you're the only dude that's been in my house. They always have at least 1.5 to 2 niggas rotating in and out.
I know you
there.
ain't talking. It's 1 dude to 8 chicks. I
Yeah,
don't
that's-
have
that-
the energy.
that's nice.
Or the voice. I don't have.
So you know,
Really?
I always perfect my excuses. I remember one time this
God.
chick lied and this nigga came, and I was in my tanks and my shorts. He's like, "Who you?" I'm like, "Yo, Kay, you got a boyfriend?" Like, I'm her cousin. Nigga, yo, listen, my bitch kicked me out. I'm just sleeping here. Yo, my bad, my nigga. Am I gonna have to go to a hotel? Word. Fuck. My bad, dude. That's this dumb bitch. And he's like, "You her cousin?" Yeah.
Damn, you funny as hell.
You
You had to slid out of there. I understand.
Yo,
You
listen.
know, this has been the whole show. This has been
I'm
the
her
whole
cousin.
fucking show.
I survived a lot of shit.
You know, but this is when being real is
That's funny as hell.
major. You know what I'm saying? All right, listen, I have one more guest
Yeah.
after this. I don't want to get cut by this person. You have been tremendous.
Yes.
Again, guys, ladies and gentlemen, what people don't realize is this. Everybody thinks they're real in their own hood. Guess what? The people in your own hood hate you. Why? Because you suck. So your best bet is to get out and hopefully expose yourself to somebody else. That does not pertain to you. The reason why I love you is because she's always on the go. it's very important to leave your demographic because your demographic hates you. You're prettier. You're a better rapper. You dress nicer. Your house is bigger. You got a family. Your kid doesn't look like a fucking troll. Everybody has a problem, right? So I appreciate you coming out. People can't come from parts of Brooklyn in Brooklyn, and here you are from out of state. I can't say thank you enough. And Spliff is pissed he's not here.
Thank you for having me.
Get out of here. So
Thank
she'll
you
be
for
back in
having
a
me,
couple
Jen. I
of weeks.
appreciate it.
I gotta match
It was
it up.
nice meeting you. Thank y'all.
Likewise.
You know who this is? You just double dipped. I'm second chair to him tonight. Like this is
Okay.
okay.
I'm
Okay.
just minding my
Oh, you
This is
boo?
50.
Oh, all right.
Oh, you ain't.
Nah.
You ain't.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay.
No,
I
he's
didn't-
low key.
Oh, I'm.
No, he's low key
Excuse
popping.
me.
No, he's low key popping. I wouldn't do that to you. I would, and this is what people don't realize. You know, when things come about, because I don't want you to feel any type of way.
I'm chilling.
Okay, fine. So I went through, and I'm going to cut him off. So I went through my list of, the who's who's, and I go, this is who I want to deal with because this is going to work. I've been trying to get him on the show, and that's bullshit because not this particular show. I mean, he's been, dodging me, but there's other reasons for that. And I said, let me go ahead and, let me get him on this particular show. It's going to work out very well, and it really has. We were talking about you the whole set, and I'm sure you'll see that during the course of.
Okay. Yeah, I like this. This is a nice duo.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was having a hot mess. I love you, and
I love you too.
I want you back. I'm going to match you with somebody else. And that's important. When I do shows, I like to match people. If you're a makeup artist and you're a model, boom, y'all friends now. So and I don't care. Y'all do what y'all do. That's your business. I don't want to cut unless y'all pop. I just want to, a couple of tickets. I just want to, just send me a couple of tickets. Whatever the fuck y'all selling, just send me a box of shit for me and my kid, and I'm fine. But I look forward to watching you progress. And this way, when you come back in a couple of weeks, let's make it. Let's do something mid-October.
Yeah.
Okay, and then that gives me a couple of months to stalk you more and see what you're working on.
Okay.
And you can come back with some progress. But I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I'll let you guys duke it out before I close the show. Anything else? I don't want to.
I'm good money.
Okay.
I'm good.
Can we close? Are we okay? Paperrock Live. Be back in 5 minutes. White people time. Miss Mimi. Woo! With the cake.